Hello, this is Avery Pelch, and I'm here today with the asus EPC vx6, which is also known as the EPC Lamborghini. Why? Because this is a Lamborghini-themed 12.1-inch netbook that has some very similar components to the EPC 1215N that we've reviewed. It's got obviously a 1.8 GHz Atom D525 processor. It's got NVIDIA Ion 2 graphics that are switchable via NVIDIA Optimus technology, a 250 gig hard drive, and 12.1-inch 1366 by 768 screen. But unlike the 1215N, it looks like a Lamborghini, and it costs $699 instead of $499. So what are you getting for that extra $200? And is this a good system? Let's have a look at it. So first of all, you can see that it's a really attractive system on the inside. We've got a kind of a soft touch deck here, which feels really nice. Here we've got a keyboard that's basically your standard EPC keyboard, but it's nice and spacious, good for typing. Here we have a touchpad. It's actually a little smaller than on some EPCs, but it's got this really nice reflective surface that's very attractive. And over here you've got your button with your lights. The Hinge design here is different than other EPCs. It looks very premium. We love the little the way this kind of digs in over here, and you can see that it's sunken. You've got two buttons here, one for launching Splash Top Instant On and one for just regular power to Windows. And you've got this wonderful Lamborghini reflective surface here. You can see the design kind of carries through over here to this kind of trapezoidal shape around that's going around the webcam. So that's really neat. To close it up, you can see this comes in black or white. Ours is white. The lid here has kind of a finish that looks a lot like a Lamborghini. It's got this nice Lamborghini logo, which is raised here. It's got this little stripe here that looks like a grill, and it's got the ASUS logo in a nice silver color here. If we just look around the sides, over here you'll see, on this side you'll see VGA port, HDMI out, and a USB port. And you can see that even you have this shape here is kind of unique for this model. If we flip around here to the other side, you'll see something really unique. Obviously we've got the chrome here, the chrome sides here, but you also have the Kensington Lockport Ethernet, and look at this, you can see these are blue. These are two USB 3.0 slots, USB 3.0 ports, and the asus 1215N, that's $200 cheaper, doesn't have USB 3.0. So this is really great because it allows you to hook up high-speed devices. And you've got your audio in and out, and around here somewhere, I think, you also have, on the other side, you also have your card reader. Let's just take a really quick look at the bottom of the system. Normally we don't pay much attention to the bottom of notebooks or netbooks, they're kind of ugly. But in this case, if you can get a close look, they've actually designed the bottom differently than they have the regular EPC, because you actually have these grill-like air vents that look a lot like something you'd see on a sports car. And you also have this area around the battery here that seems kind of sports car-like. So even the bottom of the system looks really attractive. Now let's turn the notebook on so you can see something that's really kind of neat in the boot up process. So we turn this on, we have this attractive light here on the power button, and if we focus on the screen, you see that even before Windows starts, you get the vroom vroom and the Lamborghini logo turning. So even if you were to strip Windows off here and put Linux on here, you would still get your Lamborghini and your vroom vroom noise every time you boot it up. And once we go into Windows, you'll see that the desktop has kind of a Lamborghini design as well. So the bottom line question is this worth $699? Well, if you want a stylish netbook, this certainly is a really solid choice. It is powerful. It's not a super long battery life. It lasts 5 hours and 20 minutes. Actually a little bit less than the 1215N because they have slightly different wireless cards, which also results in this having a little bit lower wireless transfer rate than the 1215N. However, this was good for playing World of Warcraft. I got about 37 frames per second for that. It's good enough to transcode video, and it's good enough to play 720p flash videos, although QuickTime videos were a little bit jerky at high def. This is a good system, and we really like it. We think this is one of the most stylish netbooks we've ever seen, and if you've got the money and you're looking for one of the best looking netbooks around, this is certainly a great choice. This is Avram Pelch with the ASUS EPC vx6 Lamborghini netbook.